Very good. What happened? I didn't really see what happened. I know BD lost a ton of probes. Probe count was like super low. First. Sorry, Furt. Furt first. What's up, Jingo? Springtime? Murcielago? I don't know if I say it correctly, but that's what we got. Was it VM? Right? It was VM, right? That's what I'm remembering. What my brain is telling me from 20 years ago. Yeah, VM, yeah. Is that what it was? Suddenly it seems a lot less cool than I thought. Hollywood starting with dots. We were teenagers. That's true. The only other time I've ever heard that word. Because what does it mean? Like it's like some sort of it's Spanish, right? And it's like a devil or demon or something. I assume anyway. Oh, it's a bat? Okay, that actually makes sense. So the only other time I really ever saw this word was Bleach, when Okiriora did his... If you ever watched Bleach, his resurrection thing. That was the only time I'd ever like seen that before. Otherwise. And that was one of my favorite characters in that anime when I was a kid. If anybody knows what I'm talking about. If not, then I'm like an absolute nerd. No problem. Your name, Murcielago? Who's who? Soviet Kingdom, top left playing Protoss. Blow playing Protoss. Raya playing Zerg. I think they're all picking. I saw Jiraiya pick Zerg last game anyway. I wasn't really paying attention. Bottom right, we got Hollywood on Protoss. Black Dawn on Protoss at 9. So it's going to be a mirror. No on Zerg. It's a Lambo, but yeah, I was in Bleach. Gotcha. I was a nerd, man. I'm still a nerd. If you wanted my opinion, even though I get along with BD, I would probably say he's the weakest player in this lobby. But this is a very high level lobby, so that's not necessarily a slight to BD. But I think it's between him and Hollywood. I think Jiraiya's good when it comes to like control. He has very, very good control, pretty good decision making. I think his macro for BGH is a bit weak. I think Holly's better than Blow. I feel like Blow has really good early macro. His early mass is really good. And then I feel like he falls off later. But like his early Zealot macros always really strong, and he can get into Templar while massing pretty well. And then after that, I think he falls off. But I do agree that if it gets to later game, Hollywood's gonna have better like macro play than all of those players. And again, this is all my opinion. Yeah, I just mean specifically for BGH. I know when it comes to like fighting spirit and like actual like ladder maps and stuff, that Dryad is very strong. Like very, very, very strong. All around. We have no sunken and we have nobody's coming. We're just dead. How does this happen in a mirror, actually? I mean, he shouldn't go sunken. That's the thing. Like, in a mirror, you shouldn't have to go sunken. But spawns, maybe make it kind of hard. I mean, bottom left is really far away. Top left. Yeah, spawns make it really hard, actually. It just sucks because if you go sunken and the other Zerg doesn't, but this Zerg kind of has to because he's shared with Toss, so yeah. You can justify making a sunken here because the Zerg has to make a sunken as well. Because he can't move out without getting countered. Yeah, the SimCity wasn't great either. Exactly. Exactly it. And if you build like that, because you block off the top of your minerals with your pool, and then you hatchery top left corner of your main hatchery, and then you just have a pretty good wall already. I think 3 o'clock actually has the best potential SimCity against melee units. Because with 3 hatch plus the spawning pool, you can basically get it down to like 2 single file entrances into your base. It's like super strong. How's he sub in there? I guess when he totally. I'll try to anyway. Oh, he's already on there. I think anyway. Okay. Let me see him join. Hollywood might be the first real life death on StarCraft. I won't give my opinions on the players. I've done that a million times already. Creator in chat? Is it? I don't think so. It does sound like him though, actually, now that you mention it. Creator, sucks. And then he also, Creator and I had a spat. I don't even remember exactly what happened anymore. He started, like, banning me for a while. He kept telling me what to do or, like, arguing with me. And I told him he wasn't good enough to tell me what to do. Or it was, like, something really simple like that. And then he started banning me for, like, a couple months. Because he was like that's what it was. He was blaming me for something, and I said he was not good enough or like smart enough or whatever about the game to try and tell me what I'm doing wrong. Something like that. Something simple like that. And then he was like, "You're banned. We are no longer friends." He removed me and started banning me. It's like, jeez. Ozzy and Creator, same level. Arbs, you're lucky I know you're joking, man. If anybody said that, if someone said that, and I thought they were serious, I would probably have gone off. I think that would have set me off. It's not Creator, they're typing at the same time. Alright, we got Jiraiya in a bit of a bad spot. Is going to need to sunken potentially because of this. If the Lings meet up with the Zealots, then we have to make the sunken. We're going to try and cannon the Terran. Terran's always going to be weak in this situation. You got PPZ. It's guaranteed that Terran's going to get blocked, right? It should be. If everybody does everything correctly, the Terran is guaranteed to get blocked. I think playing Terran without a Zerg sucks a lot. But he does at least have a Zerg teammate, but yeah, this is already happening, which really sucks. It's going to put the Zerg behind. Cannons are going to go up. We're not going to be able to stop it. And see, this is the difference in how I play compared to these players. So they're going to try and play standard, and this is like very favored for red always. And I don't think as blue, this is just how everybody plays, but you need the whole team to be on the same page. I feel like if you're going to play it differently. When you have a Terran on your team, I don't feel like you should try to play the game normally, right? You can't just go like 9 pull plus 2 gate or whatever, or 3 gate, whatever it's gonna be, because you're just playing down a player. You're playing at a deficit guaranteed, and you're hoping that your 2 players can survive. Honestly, a good way of playing is to just play macro and chill and wait for your Terran to come out mid-game like super powerful. I think this is a more consistent way of playing, but you need the whole team to be on the same page. That being said, we didn't kill 12 o'clock or really get any damage done. Gonna be a little bit of damage. We're getting Goon Tech here, Goon Tech here. You see the what stream? Not sure what you meant. We got 3 Sunkens here, we force cannons here. Okay, him back to droning is gonna actually hit him. 12 o'clock should, in theory, die for this. Bottom right's pretty exposed to the Lings, though. I think 9 pull is obviously good, depending on the situation, but I think it's a little bit overused. But, I don't know. It's hard for me to say, because I don't have people that agree with me. Message history? Oh, like in-game, you hit it's just plus. Plus on the keyboard. Alright, so basically, how much damage can red get done before Terran breaks out? Because Terran's going to come out pretty strong. Ling count's going to be a little bit low. We are going into lair now, but we have double goons coming out. These Lings are contained. These dragoons are going to be getting damage. We have no gas at 12 o'clock. So basically, it's going to come down to, do these gods survive, and can Terran get like a really good trade? Overclock's going to be really weak for a long time, just from lack of tech. And we're going to have Spire coming down. No lair here. It sucks because obviously if you're playing defensive, it is hard to survive as well. And if you survive, you're relying on your Terran to get a lot of value coming out mid-game. He didn't lose many probes, but he has no tech and a lot of cannon, which eats into like potential army. He has no units, right? He's got 2 units. And yeah, so now Terran comes out, Terran gets reset, and what do we have behind it, right? Like nothing. This is kind of a small army, to be honest. I don't know. It's just... It's something I've been, like, kind of mulling around in my head. Yeah, it was a very weak push. It needed to be much, much stronger. Yeah, his macro as well is going to be strong. Yeah, well, my push out, the reason mine's so much stronger is, first of all, my worker count's going to be higher, and I actually will have a 3rd racks. I mean, he had 3 racks, but look how much they're idling. Every time I look down here, he's not building anything, right? I mean, he's dead now, but... I don't cut anything to do my push. I'll still continue pumping, like, lots of bio. I'll do a slower push out with a much larger bio army, because you have to kill a bunch. You have to. So your team just has to hang in there until you can come out and put the pressure on as Terran. Because you're going to have to fight minimum 2 armies by yourself. But it's hard. I mean, it's really, really hard. And again, this is like partially theory crafting, because I haven't really been able to get it to work either. Wrong lobby. Thanks, Jiraiya, for the raid. Appreciate you, man. Are we done? Hope we're not done. Yeah, it's not my style, but I understand the thought process. What's up, Onion? He was typing at the same time as creator though in the game. Like Hollywood's always kind of holding the games hostage, man. Gonna be on my team. Thing is, I don't work well with Hollywood. Like, I'll win with Hollywood, and then he complains about how he got the win. Our last win is the perfect example. Last time I played with him. My god. When he went Wraith against 2 Protoss. As I was holding all 3, okay? And he was like, dude, you have to go cannon. And I didn't know he was going Wraith. I thought for sure Vultures were coming, because I took all 3 waves forever. And they countered, and then I took another hit, and then they countered, and then I took another hit, and they kind of like won the game from there. And then as we were winning, both him and Boyle were like, you have to cannon next time. You're supposed to cannon. And it's just like, guys, we won the game because I didn't cannon, by the way. Like, you guys are allowed to counter because they hit me over and over. How about you make not Wraith against 2 Protoss? My bad, though. My bad. Just always waiting for something with Hollywood. Can't stay connected, man. AOL dial-up. I mean, dial-up worked better than this, man. I need to go back and look at it again because I'm pretty sure... I don't remember. I'm pretty sure he told me to forge like while I was getting attacked, or like 2 seconds before they came into my base or something. And then I'm like microing for my life. Okay, holding all three. And then as I'm like slowly dying, he's like, dude, I told you to forge. I'm pretty sure he said forge when they were in my base. I'm like 99% sure, and I never actually double checked that. Yeah, it was like something really close. And again, like I saw he was meching and never looked again because I just assumed we were going Vulture against double toss. And that's 100% on me. Hang on, everybody. We gotta get Hollywood in the lobby. And like I know technically I should be checking my teammates more often. Although I needed to know he was going Wraith before I saw the starports, to be fair. But yeah. I didn't think I should have to check to make sure he's going Vulture against 2 toss. Like, to me, this is obvious. It just seems obvious. I don't know. Like, we had one Terran going Bio and one Terran going Wraith. Okay. Bio's already going to take care of the Zerg. You know what I mean? Like, we already have Bio for the Zerg that went 9 pool. Why do we also need Wraith? Yeah, I mean, I agree. I shouldn't have to check, but it's like I have to... You have to take special care of Hollywood. God. Can we just play without Holly, please? Can we just play? Yeah, I mean, I agree, right? If you're doing anything outside of something obvious, right? You should say something. Yeah, right. I mean, the problem with Wraith against 2 Protoss is if they make, like, 2 cannons and go Dragoons, you're useless. Unless you have a godlike Protoss on your team that just refuses to die without help, then it's okay. But you shouldn't count on that. What even is the good opposing matchup for a Wraith BGH build? If it's like 3 Zerg or 2 Zerg Terran, these are probably the 2 best, but ZZT is already very strong. But if you're in a situation where you're allowed to get away with it, Wraith is good against ZZT as well. But 2 Zerg typically is a good time to go Wraith or Corsair. But if it's a single Zerg, I do not approve of going Wraith or Corsair. Unless you have like map control, obviously, or something, then you can go into Corsair, but I don't think single Zerg is ever the right time to go Wraith. Because you're sacrificing your power and presence to weaken their already weakest player on their team that has done early game control and damage. And it is really hard to read what you just wrote. But sure, sounds good.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Who versus who? We got me, Soviet Kingdom, and Black Dawn versus No,
You have not enough minerals.
WBF, and Hollywood.
You have not enough minerals.
So I feel like, in theory, my team should be favored here.
You have not enough minerals.
No is definitely their strongest player.
You must construct additional pylons. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
What a weird barracks placement. Maybe trying to hide it? I mean, we see no gas, so I don't know. The 2 Terran? I could have scouted. If it's 2 Terran, I needed to know that so I could get him sooner.
My life for hire. Honor guide me.
Seems like 2 Terran, though.
She house. Plus I serve. My life for hire. Plus I serve.
I never started my pylon. Stupid mistake.
What man calls? Moradun, thus I serve. Isatu, Isatu, thus I serve. Moradun, Isatu, I long for combat. You've not enough mineral man calls. Thus I serve. Thus I serve. Moradun. I long for combat. I long for combat. Honor guide me. Thus I serve. Honor guide me. Thus I serve. Your warriors have engaged the enemies. Thus I serve. What man calls? Gaugula. Honor guide me. Honor guide me. Isatu. You must construct additional pylons. I long for combat. Cheers. Gaugula. Thus I serve. Gaugula. Isatu. You must construct additional pylons. Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Really bad supply blocks right now. Completely unnecessary.
I long for combat. Transmitted. Confirmed. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. Commencing.
Okay, 7 o'clock swap to mech. I think. Pretty sure.
You have not enough minerals. Initiated. Reading instructions. Receiving. Confirmed.
God, I was supply blocked like this entire game. That was brutal. Luckily they had 2-10. And I made up for my terrible macro with good micro. For once.
Yes, sir. I read you. Orders received. SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir.
Actually, this is a good patch. I need to remember that. Actually better than these two.
Enough minerals.
This one, these two, and this one be the first four, I think.
SCV good to go, sir.
I think I go early racks here.
Minerals.
At an SCV, get a faster racks.
SCV good to go, sir.
The spawn freaking sucks. I swear I get Terran in the spawn all the time. Oh, it's still living right.
SCV good to go,
Additional
sir.
supply depots required.
Reporting for duty. Roger that. Right away,
Not
sir.
enough minerals.
PPC. Well, actually might be okay then.
SCV good to go, sir.
I'm making 3 racks here.
Not enough minerals.
SCV good to go, sir. Roger that.
Not enough minerals.
Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Orders received. Orders received. SCV good to go, sir. Job orders, Captain. Right away, sir. Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir. Roger that. Orders, Captain. Right away, sir. Piece of me, boy. Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Job finished. I read you. Orders, Captain. Affirmative. You want a piece of me, boy? Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir. Reporting for duty. Yes, sir. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
boy. Right away, sir. Give me something to shoot. Let's move. I read you. Reporting for duty. Roger that. Lieutenant, Let's move. SCV
Your
good to go,
forces are
sir.
under attack.
Checked up and good to go. Let's move. Commander, rock and roll. Go, go, go. Give me something to shoot. Yes, sir. You want a piece of me, boy? SCV good to go, sir. Roger that. I can't build there. Standing by. Yes, sir. Roger that. Give me something to shoot. Let's move. Outstanding. Yes, sir. You
Not
want a
enough
piece of me,
minerals.
boy? You want a piece of me, boy? I read you. Give me something to shoot. Commander, let's move. Outstanding. Report for duty. Good to go. Rock and roll. Outstanding. SCV good to go, piece of me, boy. Orders received.
Not enough minerals.
Yes, sir. Give me something to shoot. Go, go, go. Let's move. Outstanding. Reporting for duty. I read you. SCV good to go, sir. Piece of me, boy. I can't build there. You want a piece of me, boy? Go, go, go. Outstanding. Jacked up and good to go. Standing by. Rock and roll. Let's move. I read you. Jacked up and good to go. Go, go, go. Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll. Standing by. Rock and roll. Let's move. Go, go, go. Let's move. Go, go, go. Rock and roll. Let's move. Yes, sir.
Your forces are under attack.
Give me something to shoot. Commander, standing by. Let's move. Give me something to shoot. Commander, let's move. Go, go, go. You want a piece of me, boy? Give me something to shoot. Let's move. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain.
What's up, Richard?
Give me
Not enough
something to shoot.
minerals.
Standing by. Rock and roll. I read you. Want a piece of me, boy? Reporting for duty. Jacked up and good to go. Rock and roll. Standing by. Jacked up and good to go. Let's move. Outstanding. Rock and roll. Go, go, go. Yes, sir. Orders,
Your
Captain.
forces are under attack.
Go, go, go. Outstanding. Standing by.
Feels good. BD did a good job. That was good. Who the F goes Lingoon? Wait, how does Lingoon win? What? Oh, does Lingoon? Okay. These are not connected. This is why I was confused. We started a new sentence. That's what happened. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, he's talking about that moment when I when I showed Marines past his Overlord, I went out of vision and stopped moving because I wanted him to get scared. And that's apparently that led to getting kills. Like, I'm just giving them more to think about, right? That actually was intentional. Because he's sitting in front of my Zerg, so by doing that move out, it allows my Zerg to come out and do something. That's too funny, man. Yeah, it wasn't for the SCV. I'm saying I'm smarter than him? Absolutely. 100%. Was that not known? Wasn't this common knowledge? Funny. Man, that is one of those really rare, and this is the thing about BGH that can be kind of like interesting. Because of the spawn layout, which has so much variation to it, I was actually able to go 3 racks against a race matchup that you should almost never be allowed to go 3 racks. But if you can, 3 racks is so strong. It's so powerful early. Like, you see it there, like, we killed everything. Like, easily. Even though his lane count was about half of White's by the time he got to me, my Marine count was so high, it just doesn't matter. Actually, I think I'm going to be done here because I have a replay to analyze, or several replays to analyze for a viewer. And the more you talk, the more I think Jingo's right. That you're just creator on a second monitor or something. You just keep going, man. and half of what comes out of like half of what you're typing is wrong. But it never stops. You did tell me. Okay, we're about to do replay analysis here for a viewer. Oh, but hang on. We're let me catch up a little bit. I kind of fell behind here. Let's see. Hollywood doesn't want to stop, but he's gonna have to suck it up. I think we're done, man. So you don't be seen in front of your lings, and it's your 6 versus his 6. We have the Zealot to take hits. Soviet is hosting if we have enough. Harry, I went home for about 2 to 3 seconds to collect the ling. It was in that window. That WF went without me. But God. Need to ban your butt. You don't understand stuff, but talk. Like your StarCraft Grandmaster. Need to ban me? I understand everything. Harry, part of listening to your stuff. I'm not a Grandmaster. All I said was it. You get baited, you make a poor move, say, my bad. True. Actually true, though. I mean, Harry would never follow his own advice, but yes, he is correct. When you make a mistake, you got baited, right? You fell for my bait. You say, my bad. That was on me. I shouldn't have fallen for that. That wasn't a poor move. If I sit at 3 and 12 goes me, I'm dead. Understand? I'm dead. If I just trade verse 3. So the thing is, yes, if he stays at 3 and I go 12, he takes a bunch of damage. His mistake, though, is he should already have another Overlord watching my Marines. He has Speedling at 3. It's not far to his natural at all. So he needs another Overlord watching me come through his natural. That's the mistake that he technically made. I don't like where he put his original Overlord even. And I abuse that, and that's exactly why I don't like it. He can see me leaving, but he can't see where I'm going, right? I always position my Overlord up above that base that's in the middle there. So you can see if the Marines are going down through middle or coming to you. If his Overlord is placed there, he actually can react properly. But because of where he put it, I was able to abuse the vision. Use all 3 of your brain cells to understand that you can use your first 6 Lings with this first Zealot to let him take an advantage by killing a few blue Lings. You think 12 is going to send 1 Marine or 3 Marines? 12 will not come out until he has 6+ Marine. I mean, I think it was a 6, 5 or 6. But yeah. Even then, I can't go. I can't actually go. Let me get these replays, and then I go over that. Yeah, you guys can read that for entertainment while I get my replays. We got, I got 4, wait, 5. Whenever board suggest game. I'm getting something set up. Give me a minute here. Just so you guys know, for those of you that don't want to hang out for this, I'm not gonna be playing anymore. Call it coaching, I guess.